Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another war video. Now this is going to be two wars together, war number 4 and war number 5, because in war number 1 I was assigned 2 fights and in war number 5 I was assigned 3. The opponents were, for the first war we were going against NEWN, and also for the second war we were going against PBT. So this is the first war and my first fight is on path number 1 against Wolverine X, Weapon X, and I am going to use my Apocalypse with 200% boost and also 12% mutant boost, starting with an SP1. So what I'm trying to do here is to get those SP2 and the SP1 debuffs up so I can kind of control his healing a little bit and get him down. Looking for an opening here, got to an SP2, and here we go, and getting all of that power back with my specials. Waiting on the SP1, and before you know it, all 4 of those debuffs are on him and the fight is quite under control. Now I'm just gonna wait for him to throw the SP1 out and then wait out those charges for the rage, so the unblockable goes away and there's a bit of a downtime, so I can refresh all of my debuffs and then go back in. So yeah, this first fight was assigned to me so I can get those 4 charges, so I can apply Horseman for one of my teammates and have him take that Killmonger, that nasty Killmonger on path number 9 with Odin's and also pre-fight from Horseman. So just right here you went unstoppable, just wait it out, throw in the SP2, and slowly but surely we are taking him down. The damage, the region is crazy though. And here we go again, throwing in an SP1 at the end of it. Look at that damage. And yeah, just a long and a little aggressive fight by Wolverine X. Other than that, pretty straightforward to take out. Make sure that you have your debuffs on him. I lost them, but the region can go crazy quite some time. So building up to an SP2 again. Here we go, and that is, I think, enough to take him out. Yep, there we go. Fight number 2 that was assigned to me was Jessica Jones on path number 9 with Hazard Shift. So it's a very simple Valkyrie fight. Slightly longer one. All you need to do is to not hit her without the block. Just keep hitting in the block and you can do all the damage by building those pierce. She is the best counter to Jessica Jones in the whole game. So once you have one pierce, you don't have to worry about the unstoppable. You can just keep going in and hitting in the block and build up your SP2. I already had an SP1 going, so I don't need to worry about building up to all 2 bars of power. So I'm just waiting out to get 3 of those pierce buffs before I can throw my SP2, and that should do some good damage just right there. Now with 3 pierce, I can do some bleed damage as well. So you can see all of those red numbers doing some really good damage, and just like that, Jessica Jones is down to 50%. One of my favorite champions in the game to play with. I really love playing with Valkyrie. She is just awesome and just shuts down so many nodes in the game. And yeah, just like that, we are able to take down Jessica Jones. Another SP1 from her, and she's down to 31%. We have all the pierces going on and just hitting in the block casually. 25% health remaining. Not worry about the unstoppable. And this was the last fight for the war against NEWN. Worked out for me and we were able to finish off this war without any deaths. So far a deathless season, everything is working well for me, so hopefully we can continue that. So let's jump on to the next war, that is war number 5. It's still in split lose to NEWN. We lost war number 4. And war number 5 is started. It's super tight though. I think 50 kills in, sorry, 50 defenders down. We gave only 2 kills. So yeah, that is quite close as well. So here, starting off this war, I was assigned an Apocalypse against a tactic defender, that is your Crossbones. Now the trick here is to get to the SP2 as quick as possible. So I was using my PS1 and again a 200% mutant boost along with the 12% boost, and I am not going to Dex. I can see that the indestructible is off cooldown, so I'm just gonna wait it out, then use my block and parry and use my SP1 to do damage. So right here I am trying to kill him off, but just at the end he got indestructible. So I just have to do a parry here, and for some reason I wasn't able to time the parry and remove it out. Again, the next indestructible is up, so it was going into a bad cycle. So I was like, you know what, just calm down, you got this. Here is a heavy attack, and there he goes. So Apocalypse and White Mags both can handle tactic defenders, both being knocked tactic, but it's a slightly longer fight. Not really advisable, but sometimes in war you can take that, because that will help me get 4 charges and that I can give off as horseman to my next teammate. So next up is going to be your path number 6, Absman. It's all about deja vu. So if I'm going to use the same basic attack twice in a row, that is going to give him prowesses, and if you remove the prowesses, that's going to give him power. So just used my heavy attack to remove his black Uru form. He gets in it again, and that's okay. I have my debuffs up and running on him, so I'm just going to wait out his SP1 again so I can throw a heavy. Alright, I think I went into SP1 straight away. Now I have all 4 debuffs on him, so all I just need to do is to heavy, pushed him to an SP2, so that will push him to a magma form, and that is good for me. I do not want him to throw the same specials and refine them, so the alternating specials is a good thing. So again, just simply playing along. There goes my striker. I think ends up with the heavy attack here, and I push him to an SP2 again. There is another SP2, and at the end I'm going to throw a heavy attack and easily just controlling the fight. Now I have all of those debuffs on, and I'm going to throw a big SP3 so I can put them permanently on Absman, and I can finish off the fight. I think this brings him down to 9% or something. Yeah, 9% it is. And pretty straightforward after that. Waiting for the SP2, throwing a heavy, and there he goes. The region is stopped by countering with a heavy attack, and he is out. And after that, it's the same fight, last fight as the last war. That is going to be against a Jessica Jones on path number 9. I was contemplating if I should wait, but I already was boosted. You know what? I'll just buy a new war energy. I'm gonna use it up. And yeah, this is like deja vu. It's the same fight all over again. So this time around, I wasn't using a PS1. I just went in and trying to get all of those pierces just before she goes unstoppable. And as soon as I get one, I'm very comfortable now. I am boosted, so the damage is good. She's already down to almost 90%. So gonna bait that SP1 out. There we go. And then just slowly chip away at her. Whenever she will dash back, I will press my dash back as well. That will help me control the AI, make her more defensive. And I will try to hit her in her block to keep her on her side of the map so I don't get cornered, because that is the biggest problem when you fight against Jessica Jones. She can corner you, and then from there she can heavy spam, she can throw her specials, she can go unstoppable, and the fight can go out of hand pretty quick. But we are being very proactive and keep hitting her in the block. It doesn't matter if it's a hazard shift bleed or is it hazard shift with shocks, because we are not going to hit her directly. We're going to only hit her in the block, so we don't have to worry about the hazard shift. And look at that damage. She is already down to 49%, and slowly but surely we're also getting to our SP2. And because we have 3 of those pierce, those red numbers, the bleed damage are also showing up. And here we go, ready with an SP2. At the end of it, we're gonna throw it out and take him away. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.